This is one of your two dogs. What's that box?
That's my dog that's deceased.
She puts the blame on the neighbor's pit bulls.
You could tell that they came through our fence.
Why didn't you fix the fence?
Because it wasn't my responsibility.
This is your fence.
Did bad decisions doom her pet?
Knowing what you knew, why in the world would you leave your dogs out for the day unsupervised? Not smart.
Judge Judy.
Who's going to speak for the two of you? Your first name is?
Rickesha.
Rickesha, this is one of your two dogs.
Correct.
What's that box?
That's my dog that's deceased.
Was that a result of this incident?
Yes.
The defendants are your neighbors, and you and your mother were going out to a family event on May what?
5th.
And your other dog was also a small dog, like this one.
Correct.
The neighbors have larger dogs, and there is a double fence that separates both houses. One fence is yours, one fence is theirs. So far, am I right?
Yes.
For some reason, you left both dogs, that little one and the dog that didn't make it, you left them outside in the fenced yard while you were going out for the day.
Yes.
And you had had a prior instance where, in August of last year, you claimed that the defendant's dogs got out of their yard and got into your yard.
Yes.
Is that right? And you say, luckily, your dogs weren't in the yard at that time.
Correct. I saw the dog coming through, and I hurried up and got my dog out and put him in the house.
So now I want to ask you this question, without getting into whose fault this was and where the dogs were. Why in the world would you leave your dogs out for the day unsupervised on May 5th?
I just left them out while we go to the party.
I understand that. Knowing what you knew, that their dogs were capable of coming through or burrowing through the fence, because you had seen it before, why in the world would you leave your two little dogs out in the backyard?
Well, when it happened, it occurred, the dog pound guy came, because we kept trying to get them to fix our fence. The dog pound came and he put a border to block the hole until they was able to come and fix the fence. So we thought it was okay. It's been 9 months. So I was like, okay, we can leave our dog out just during the day, not too long, while we go to this party, because we couldn't bring the dogs.
Not smart.
Okay.
But it's your claim that the defendant's dog burrowed through the gate or the fence, came into your yard, and attacked your dogs.
Correct.
You weren't at home, correct?
Correct.
And your mother wasn't at home.
Correct.
The defendants say that your dogs burrowed through the gate and came into their yard, and they acknowledge that their dogs may have attacked your dogs when they came in, and then your dogs scurried back under the fence.
Okay.
That's what you say. So now I'd like to hear from a witness that you have to suggest to me that their dogs came through the fence and attacked your dogs on your property. Who's the witness?
Right here I have my neighbor, Carol.
You can sit down with the puppy. Okay. Your last name is?
Malaria.
Can you tell me how long you have been neighbors and where your houses are in relation to each other?
Okay, my house is facing her side house, and I can see her gate on the back and on the side and the front. My front door and everything is facing her side.
Well, this happened in the backyard.
Yes, I can see the backyard.
I have a map showing if you want to see it.
I do. And what time of the day did you witness anything involving the dogs?
I could say maybe around 5:30, 6, around in that area.
Tell me what you observed.
Okay, I was on my way out, and I was getting ready to go pick up my daughter-in-law and her family. They were coming over, and as soon as I got out my front door and I walked towards my car, I heard all this commotion, and I kept hearing the dogs holler and everything, and I looked over there.
Look at me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I looked over there and I saw them beating the dog with a big board.
Beating what dog with a big board?
Their dog.
Who was beating their dog with a big board?
I couldn't see the person that was beating. All I saw was a stick in the air coming down and wailing on the dogs, and the dogs were hollering by the fence on their property.
So somebody on the defendant's property, you just saw a stick up.
Yes.
As if she was hitting a dog on her property.
Yes.
And what else did you see?
That was like 2 or 3 times they used a stick.
You didn't see what they hit?
No, but you can hear the dogs hollering.